Regardless, I know I can make plenty of more Eugenia videos and get millions upon millions of collective views from them, but I am officially resigning from the topic.
Okay, so you know how sometimes you want to talk about something really badly, but you just don't because you're kind of not really sure how you feel about it, if it's okay to even talk about? This is something that I struggle with all of the time, and recently I've really been struggling with this whole Eugenia Cooney Onision issue because I really like her. I think she's the sweetest person ever, and obviously with Greg or Onision, I have had a multitude of issues. So it puts me in a very weird place talking about this type of video, so I have avoided it for so long. But sometimes someone just pushes your buttons over and over and over and over again, and the shit just bottles up inside of you for so long, and then you get to this point where you're pissed off and you have to fucking talk about it. So I'm just gonna let it out. I'm very frustrated at the moment, but like I said, this has been pent up inside of me for a long time, so I'm gonna let it out.
I am officially resigning from the topic.
So that part that I played at the beginning of this video was a clip I took from one he made titled Eugenia Cooney Final Video. Now the implication to that was that this would be his, wait for it, final video, but it wasn't, obviously.
I want this to be my final video on Eugenia Cooney. My final video.
So let's just remember, keep that in mind, the final video. Not so final video.
Something you should understand is that the point of me making these videos is not to hurt Eugenia Cooney.
Maybe that's not the point, but it is certainly what you are doing. Now, he's gonna make a lot of self-aggrandizing points later about how I'm doing this to help her because I'm such a good person. But I call bullshit on that. You're doing it for the money. You are filling your view count and your bank account at another person's expense. You are in no way a white knight in shining armor here to save the fucking day. So let's just cut that shit out right now.
And exploit her for their own profit, just like many people, including myself, have gained attention by talking about her. And
there we go, there's one honest thing. He's finally said one honest thing. He is gaining attention, and like I said, that money.
I want this to be my final video on Eugenia Cooney.
So even though he said that that was his final video on Eugenia, he's proceeded to make 2 more.
Hey there, I haven't made a video on Eugenia Cooney's weight in months. My videos on Eugenia Cooney always do very well.
For your bank account.
So as a person who's concerned about Eugenia's health, and a person who wants to make successful videos, I'd like to take the opportunity to publicly check up on her now.
Yeah, only one of those 2 things are true.
Make successful videos.
He keeps talking about how he cares about her and how he's worried about her and he's just trying to do the right thing. And yeah, you know, I get tons of views and make tons of money. And by the way, all these videos that he makes about her that he's supposedly so concerned, they're all of them are monetized. But no. He cares about her. He cares about her so much. You know, like, he's so much so that he made this video to show how much he cares.
Hi, I'm Eugenia Cooney and I'm doing a cooking show. See, I eat, I love food. So good for my tummy. I go to the bathroom through my mouth, so it's okay.
Man, I have never seen someone care more about another person than right there. Prime example of caringness.
So as a person who's concerned about Eugenia's health,
wow, Onision must think that we don't see right through that and that we don't know that he's just trying to make a lot of money by getting a lot of attention off of this. He must think that we're all stupid, but gee, I wish I knew what stupid meant.
being stupid means you lack intelligence or common sense.
Wow, Greg, thanks. Always ready with those definitions. Don't know what I would do without ya.
Can I just say how beautiful Eugenia Cooney would be if she was twice as heavy? That's right, twice as heavy. If she's 70 pounds right now, she should be about 140 considering she's 5'9".
God, you know, I love how he just says what you should be and what you shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, so I know that I weigh more than Eugenia, but I'm still almost 20 pounds away from his what you should weigh suggestion of 140 pounds. Now, I find it kind of hypocritical, tell me if I'm wrong, that he's criticizing a girl because somehow her videos are influencing other people and making other girls feel like they should or shouldn't look a certain way, while telling a girl that she should look a certain way, while telling girls that are 5'9" that they should be 140 pounds. Hypocrisy?
I was once with someone who was 5'7" and 135 pounds, and she had a great body. So you think I would know considering I had sex with that person?
One time I fucked someone and they looked this way and it was pretty hot. So, you know, therefore everyone should look like that. Because when I put my penis in her, it felt good. So you should do what she did. And that is my evidence. Sex.
Eugenia has a video called How to Get a Guy to Fall in Love with You.
I know I haven't really been in too many relationships other than with like Jack Skellington, but
The fact that the first person who came to her mind when she talked about relationships she's been in is a fictional character from a Tim Burton film.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It was a joke. Do you think that she's actually talking about having dated Jack Skellington? Really?
You know, a guy who literally is dead because he has no meat on his bones. Eugenia, take a hint. You know, that just seems a little bit odd to me. Doesn't it seem odd to you? The first thing that comes to her mind regarding a relationship, an emotional connection with someone, is a creature beyond anorexia.
This is so reaching. It's kind of pathetic. I mean, dude, she's emo, okay? It's all over Hot Topic. It's kind of a fashion statement for a lot of people, and a lot of people happen to like the movie and think it's cute, whatever. In no way do I think she's talking about really being in love and having an emotional connection with a character from a movie because it resembles anorexia. And you don't believe that either, Greg. So stop it. Just stop it. It's ridiculous.
I realize why I haven't made videos on this for a couple months, why I showed a disinterest in never making videos about Eugenia ever again before. Because no one can really fix Eugenia but Eugenia.
If you really believe that, if you really believe that no one can fix Eugenia but Eugenia, then why the fuck do you keep making videos? You keep saying that it's because you care and you're so concerned about her, but you literally just admitted that you know what you are doing would have zero effect or impact on her if she had a problem. So you just contradicted everything that you've said before about doing it for the right reasons and for caring. So let's just put that away now. Now that you've admitted it, you've acknowledged to everyone that you know it gets you views, you know it makes you money. So let's just move on with that in mind. You're not doing it because you care. You clearly don't give a shit about her. Next video he made is called Eugenia Cooney's Victims, where he goes and shows a bunch of comments about, you know, how she's hurt people or how her body has triggered girls to be anorexic, and they've gone on, and he literally takes screenshots of all of these hateful comments about her and uses it as evidence. That's so incredibly biased. If I tweeted right now and I was like, hello internet, everyone who Onision has negatively impacted, please tweet me. And then I just took screenshots of all that shit to use as an argument about how Onision is a bad person. And by the way, that would be so incredibly easy to do. It wouldn't be fair and it wouldn't be evidence. All it's evidence of is a giant circle jerk of people trying to validate each other's opinions.
and I know that he also said that like his last video was like his final video or whatever.
Again, in that video, I literally said I was resigning from the topic. But I am officially resigning from the topic. Last time I checked, when you resign from something, you can take it up again if you choose.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This reminds me of whenever I was little. Things that kids used to do that would piss me off. Like, for example, the teacher would be like, you know, little Stewie, don't touch that, it might hurt you. And then whatever thing it is that they have that they're not supposed to touch, they're like, okay, teacher. And they put their hand like right fucking next to it. And they're like, what? I didn't touch it. Why are you getting mad? That is Onision right now. He's like, well, I said I was resigning, but like sometimes people can resign from things and then take it back up. Like, I didn't contradict myself at all. It's not like in that video I mentioned it was my final video.
My final video.
He says he's not going to make these videos anymore. That is cool. I will give him a chance. Like, great.
What I literally said was that I'm resigning from making those videos. Literally, resigning. But I am officially resigning from the topic. And when I checked up on you months later to see that you're still starving yourself, I felt a little compelled to again discuss—
To again make a lot of more money.
Onision has like done this kind of stuff with like a lot of people.
Really? I've made videos about YouTubers starving themselves?
No, Greg, not every time that you rag on a person is it on the same topic, but she's trying to say that you frequently attack other YouTubers in videos, which is absolutely true.
So it looks like that's blatant lie number 2 from Eugenia.
I really don't think he's just doing it because he's like worried. So the fact that he kind of like keeps like pointing out what he thinks is like wrong with everyone else and trying to make everyone else into the bad one.
I'm not trying to make everyone else into the bad one, Eugenia. I haven't called out a single other YouTuber for clearly triggering their audience into starving themselves.
Man, come on. See, like, whenever he says shit like this, I feel like he knows. He knows deep down, because there is logic in there somewhere, right? I hope. He knows deep down that what he's saying is ridiculous, but he says it anyway with such conviction because he knows that his audience won't question it. If you say something with enough certainty, whether or not you're right, people will hear you and be like, yeah, that sounds good.
I think he does it because he likes to try to get like views and attention on himself.
Literally every YouTuber likes to get views and attention. Eugenia, guess what? That applies to you too. Because we both know that if you got on YouNow and nobody watched you, probably would not participate in YouNow ever again because you didn't get the attention you wanted.
Going on YouNow and hoping to get an audience makes sense. Because what's the point of live streaming, of broadcasting without an audience? If you're an entertainer, of course you need an audience. I do the same thing. I go on YouNow. Hey, follow me on YouNow. But I wouldn't do it. Of course, no, I wouldn't do it. If I didn't have people watching me, I wouldn't make YouTube videos if people wouldn't watch me. But the difference here is that you're doing something that is directly profiting off of the misery and hurt of another person. You are a bully. You are bullying someone that in your mind needs help. And in your mind, you even know that what you're doing won't help her. All you're doing is causing her stress, causing her anxiety. I've seen her break down about this before, but you go on to do it anyways because you don't give a shit about how it makes her feel. You give a shit about your views and your bank account. You are profiting off of the misery of another person. And that's the difference. You can't compare it to hoping that an audience shows up when you live stream on YouNow. That's a ridiculous comparison and you know it.
No, like that's the thing with Onision. It's like he kind of like tears apart at everyone.
I literally don't make videos about everyone.
Oh my God, again, not every time that you put down another person is it in regards to the same thing. You did it to me. You tried to label me as some kind of transphobic hypocrite, which by the way, I'm planning on making another video about. But that's a whole other topic. You've put Richie down for things that were his personal matter that you had no business being in. You've attacked Sear. You've attacked Shay Carl. You've attacked Shane Dawson. You've attacked countless other people that I know for no fucking reason other than gaining views for yourself. And then he goes on after this to list certain YouTubers that he's never beefed with in an effort, I guess, to prove that it's not everyone, but her point. She's not trying to say every single human being in the world, Greg. She's trying to say that a significant amount of people have been attacked by you, which is certainly true.
I am officially resigning from the topic. Last time I checked, when you resign from something, you can take it up again if you choose.
Incredible. Incredible. The logic. I used to be able to do gymnastics like crazy in high school. I could do tons of backflips in a row. It was great, but none of that shit even comes close to comparing to the mental gymnastics that Onision has displayed in these videos.
I just like really just do not see the point of him doing it.
To encourage you to save your own life.
Money, 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 money.
Why is he even like still doing this?
Okay, I'll say it again. Because
money. She just wants him to leave her alone. So I know I titled this video, Onision versus Eugenia Cooney, but there really isn't a versus here because she's not firing back. She's not fighting him. She's politely asking him to stop bullying her, basically. Whether or not she has a problem, he knows he's not helping. And whether or not she has a problem, all of the negativity wouldn't help anybody. Even if you were a perfectly sane person, that amount of negativity would affect even the most calm, level-headed person. I'm kind of at a loss. I feel like, he will continue doing this type of thing so long as it brings him views. So the only thing I can ask is that if he does talk about this shit, to not watch it. I don't think that that's gonna, the people are gonna listen to me, but that's the only way to get this type of thing to end, is to stop giving it attention. And unfortunately, I don't really see that happening anytime soon. So anyways, I'm gonna go. I keep rambling. Thanks for watching. All my social media links in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.